in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I want to discuss in this reaction video, I want to talk about how modern women, black women in particular, fumble good black men or good men of any color, nationality, or background. Can you dig it? Before I do that, go ahead and hit that notification bell for me. Once you do that, select the option that says all. That way you will be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? Like and subscribe. So let me go ahead and get into this thing right quick, man. Boom. Now, like I always tell y'all, let's get it.
A damaged woman will not appreciate a good thing until she no longer has access to it. I dated a guy. He was incredible. We were young. He had his life together. He had a plan. He was respectful, a gentleman. He was a good person. But I was damaged and unable to receive what he wanted to give me, which was love and respect.
What I want to say right quick is that damaged women cannot appreciate good men. Damaged women are never ready for a good relationship, regardless of what they say, regardless of what they think, regardless if they say, I am trying to find a good man. If they have not fixed the issues that they have within through therapy or through whatever it may be, then these women will self-sabotage a relationship. And again, I want to repeat what she said. Damaged women who still get involved with these good men and turn that relationship toxic, they don't appreciate the relationship until it's over. This means for you, gentlemen, she doesn't appreciate the relationship that you gave her until she breaks your heart, until she disrespects you, until she makes you feel less than, until she damages you to the point where you may need therapy. So when you're vetting women, you need to find out what their last 2 or 3 relationships was like. You need to find out what was the last 2 or 3 men like, because the men that she dated in the past, especially the last 2 or 3 relationships that was long term. I'm not talking about a week long. I'm talking about a year or more. That's her type. That's the type of man that she likes. If those men were pookies, or if they were men who were unemployed, men who was violent or verbally abusive, that's her type. Because if you're the opposite of all 3 of those men, then you are probably a placeholder until she finds another man that fits her type. You're a rebound that she's trying to use to get over that last boyfriend that was her type. Or you the sucker that she's trying to take advantage of to get to the top. But regardless of whatever the reason may be, she doesn't want you. A woman can lie to herself and say that she does want you. But again, her desire for her type will kick in. Even though she thinks you're a good man, she's going to fiend for toxicity. And if you're not giving her that, she'll leave you and get it from somebody else who will. Let's keep going.
To receive what he wanted to give me, which was love and respect. So eventually, he got tired of it. He left. He didn't make a scene. He didn't disrespect me. He was just done. But what he said forced me to look at myself. He said, I hope you heal so that you can receive all that you deserve. I still love you. And that crushed me. Do you hear me? Crushed me. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? I lost him. It took me to lose a good person and deal with unhealed people for me to realize that there's a shortage of good people. And if you find a good person, man, you better hold on to them, because it might be a very long time, if ever you find another one. I looked for him in practically everybody, and I never found him. So, I don't know. Be mindful.
She is absolutely correct. I want you to think about what she said, that there is a shortage of good people. There is a shortage of good people, or people who actually want to be monogamous or be loyal. It really is. Now, when she said she looked for him in other people, that means she was looking for pieces of that man in each relationship. She was giving her body to different men, random men, sleeping with them, getting in relationships with them, hoping to find the type of love and attention that she's receiving from the good man. Okay, but she can't get that back. Even though that man said, I hope you heal so that you can get everything that you deserve because I still love you. That shows you that he loved her, for one, just to say some stuff like that. But when you lose a good man's heart, you never get it back. You never get it back. You never do. Even if y'all sleep together after a relationship, because, you know, at the end of every bad relationship or at the end of any relationship that breaks up, there's a window of time when y'all can still get back. It could be anywhere from a month to 3 months before y'all might decide to get back together. You get what I'm saying? But if it goes past that, like 2 years, 3 years, there's some people gotten together after a year. You know what I mean? But most people don't do that if they really was hurt in a relationship. But in between that and that, sometimes they sleep together. They may still sleep together in between or sleep together after. That woman, even though she's sleeping with him, she wants him back, but she can't get him back. And when you lose a man's heart, you lost everything. You ain't getting it back. Somebody else is going to pick up that heart that you crumbled and broken down and see the value in that man. And they're going to latch on and stick to that man like a damn leech because they want to keep that. Because a good man is hard to find. It's hard to find a man that provides and protects, you know what I mean, and be about his business. It really is. I mean, we out there, but it's hard to keep us because of the behaviors that women are showing us today. Women make men feel as if they're less than, like they don't, you know what I'm saying? But let me get to this other thing. I'm sorry. Let me get to this thing right quick, man. Hold on, I'm going to put this woman on the screen. But yeah. A lot of you women will never get the man that you could have had because you already had him and they don't want you. And it could take years, if not forever, for you to get that type of man back. Now, listen to this woman. Let's get it.
The reason why women regret losing a good man is because she realizes that she was actually the problem, but her immaturity blinded her from actually seeing that and loving him correctly. The best way to get a woman to regret losing you is by being a good person who's genuine, honest, words matching your actions, good character, and you just take care of yourself and you're confident.
In other words, a man should be on his purpose. That's all that means. And yes, women a lot of time is the reason why relationships fail. You can look at the statistical data and you see who it is that is filing for divorces. Women are destroying marriages and relationships left and right, and they ain't stopping at any time soon. But they do realize it at the end, okay? A lot of time it's immaturity that make them. When a woman is emotionally immature, she ain't a woman. When she can't restrain herself, when she can't shut the fuck up, when she can't, basically act like an adult and she think everything should go her way, she's spoiled, man. The only thing she good for is smashing and dashing. The only thing she good for is clapping cheeks. I'm being honest with you because you can't fuck every day and every second, okay? Sooner or later, y'all gonna have to sit down and talk and get to know each other and do things together and spend time with each other. And after y'all do all the fucking, and she got a bad attitude, disrespects you, and all the stuff like that, you can't do nothing with her. You don't know where she at. You can't call her. She don't pick up. She don't answer your text messages and shit. She don't care what you feel. She ain't good for nothing but smashing and dashing, man. And a lot of times, good men find these type of no good for nothing, broken, damaged, musty back heifers, and then they become broken and damaged because they invested their emotions into this woman. They have emotionally attached themselves to a piece of shit, and now they need to go get therapy, get fixed themselves, or they're going to be vicious in the next relationship. They're going to just start being a tyrant to different women because they was already messed up by this musty back heifer when they was good men. So you got to be careful, gentlemen, who you're dealing with out here. Now listen to this lady right here. Let me get to it right quick. Let's get it.
Don't mess around and lose a good man because you're a toddler in your emotions. And practical advice that I would give to just growing in your emotional maturity, stability, right? Being grounded emotionally. It's like just as much as you fight to be cute, to be a boss chick, fight to be a peacemaker. Fight to be a person that can go in a room and stabilize it. Fight to be the nurturer that you are. You're a nurturer. And that's something that even though I believe that we're created to be that way, it's still something you have to wake up and be intentional about. So practically going out of your way, reading those books, watching those YouTubes. I remember a moment that I had with my husband and we were in the house and I could see in his eyes, I'm like, oh, he's about to leave me. Like, he's gone. He's tired of me emasculating him. He's tired of my inability to just shut up, hear his point, and not cut him off. And when I saw that look in his eyes, I said, wait a minute. It's a woman that will hop over me to get to you. Let me get this together. And so practically just literally getting up and, okay, why am I this way? Oh, I saw my mama do this. Okay, let me break this generational thing. Let me get my prayer bag. Let me start watching some YouTube, some older women that went through this. How did they navigate being able to grow in their emotions? And so practically, like, just be aggressive about your emotional maturity.
Man, she said a whole lot. Then she said a whole lot. Let me tell you something. The part when she said be intentional when it comes to be a peacemaker, she knocked the ball out the park, boy. Women don't even want to be intentional about that. They just think it for the calm. This is why you have to be deliberate when you're dealing with a man, woman. You got to deliberately tell yourself, I'm going to behave. I'm going to be a feminine woman. I'm going to be a submissive woman. I'm going to be a respectful woman. Those are deliberate choices. If you just willy-nilly and you are so governed by your emotions, then shit, anything can happen. You'll blow up on them, talk crazy, talk slick to them. And like she said, you can see it in a person's eye when they about to leave your mustard back ass. It is. And then see, that's when, like I said, when they know that they can't get accessibility to that type of relationship again, then they miss it. In this case, she saw it. She caught it in time because she realized in the time where they were still in a relationship that another woman want that dude, because that will tell you that there was qualities about that man that she recognized as being awesome, but she didn't appreciate him. She didn't appreciate what he did or what he was doing. She felt like entitled as well, he's supposed to do that shit. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But luckily she matured enough to work on herself and realize she was the problem. Another thing she said, she learned it from her mama. Your peers, for women, a lot of women, for some reason, their peers have more influence over your relationship with that woman than you do, gentlemen. What their peers think, their friends think, mama think, auntie think, grandma think, whoever think, hell, Oprah Winfrey think, they have more influence and more persuasion over what she does in that relationship than what you do over her. And you pay the bills. You paying on the bill. You taking it out. You protecting. You're providing. You get a woman like that, that's an immature woman, man. She can't stand on her own. And most times you dealing with an immature woman, she going to be insecure, which means she going to be jealous. She always going to be thinking you doing something. She going to be jealous of this woman, jealous of men. You spend too much time with your boy. I'm jealous of that. I want all the attention because I'm a mustard back helper.
I'm a mustard back helper. I need all the attention, Jack.
And that's what you're going to be dealing with until your hair fall out your head or you want to jump off your damn roof or jump off the roof of the project. Just, boom. And land on top of empty ramen noodle cans and, you know, shit like that. And white owl packages on the ground outside in the project. White owl, you know, we rolling, as they say. Well, anyway, you let me know what you think about this, man. And I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. You take it easy now, yeah?